Hey audio, my name is fordmustangkillerko and welcome to the video. Today I'm bringing you Star Wars The Jedi Path, a manual for students of the Force Vault Edition. Much like the Sith, Book of the Sith, this is, I guess, the counterpart, or the next book in the Vault Edition series. There's these two, there's a Bounty Hunter one, there's an Emperor one, or an Empire one, and then or an Imperial one, and then there's a Rebel one as well. So I'm gonna look to get the last three. It'd be really cool. But anyway, we have the Star Wars The Jedi Path, a manual for students of the Force here. I already read that one, age 14 plus. Again, the sides are exactly the same. We're just gonna go over the box real quick here. There's that one there. On the back, a manual for students of the Force. With the press of a button, the doors of the protective vaults slide open in a wash of light and sound. The inner platform rises, revealing the Jedi Path. The training manual is crafted by ancient Jedi masters, explains what Jedi must know to take their place as defenders of peace in the galaxy, from the mastery of the Force to the nuances of lightsaber combat. Handed down from master to Padawan, a single copy has survived. From Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi to Anakin and Luke Skywalker, those who held and studied the book scrawled notes in the margins and left mementos tucked within the pages. The copies now passed on to you. New characters, new creatures, new ships, 8 removable features. And that's about it. So, pretty cool stuff. Not even gonna lie. And then the top here just says Star Wars, and you get the Jedi logo. A little dusty, but hey, that's okay. Let's go ahead and pop this back. Let's bring this vault out. So I'm going to stand it up first, just so we can get a good look at the vault. So that's what it looks like stood up. Obviously, it's not going to open this way. We're going to have to lay it down. But however, you do see that you have the Jedi kind of... A New Hope is the best way to kind of put it. This is like the kind of symbol for the New Hope, and I think on The Last Jedi, Rey did that as well, that same pose, which is pretty cool. And then you have the 2 moons there, so it looks pretty simple, simplistic. Nothing, not nearly as cool as the Sith one in my opinion. But again, it lays down flat like this, and all you do is you push the button. And it'll open up. And that's it. Jedi Path pops out. And then, like I said, the Sith is the only one I know of so far that'll close by itself. All the other ones you have to kind of manually close. But the book just comes out like this. Those lights eventually will turn off. And then kind of to reset it, you just have to push this drawer down. I'll show you guys this one more time, but we're gonna close this one and put it up like this so we have room. Okay, so on this one, again, just like the Sith, you get the Jedi Path, and then the insignia kind of or insignia. I don't even know how to. Is it insignia or is it insignia? I think it's insignia. I don't know. Engraved into the book. And it's actually kind of more of a light, like a grayish blue is the best way to describe this book. And then you get the Jedi Path there, the Jedi logo, all on all sorts of corners of the book. And then I actually brought down a sticky note this time because I went upstairs and I wrote down what pages they were on and everything. It looks like all owners of the book. So, Yoda, Thame, Cerulean, Dooku, Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker. And I like the nod because the handwriting is the same for the Vader. It's actually really cool. So the handwriting is exactly the same. Ahsoka Tano, Darth Sidious is in this book again, and Luke Skywalker. So, kind of great. This one, unlike the Book of the Sith, this is all one text. And it's kind of cool because the Emperor writes a bunch of lies and stuff. This is the only thing I'll read in its fullest to you because it's kind of cool. Yavin Praxim, ABY 24 3:7. The Jedi Path is one of the most amazing discoveries made since the opening of the new Jedi Academy. It was found among the artifacts recently acquired from the Squib Salvage Scow near the ruins of Biss. While the holocrons were recovered contained more specific detail, this heavily worn manual is a tangible echo of a time long lost. Our historians estimate the text was set down a decade or more after the end of the New Sith Wars in 1000 BBY. Its authors, Jedi Masters of the Age, used to change political structure and newfound peace as an impetus to codify the role of the Jedi Order and to establish traditions that endured for centuries. This font is so tiny, it hurts my eyes. This particular copy of the book appears to date from around 115 BBY. It was passed master to Padawan in succession, and some who I've known and some who exist as legends only. It is therefore of considerable historical and personal significance. The thoughts and observations of each owner are recorded in handwritten comments scrawled on the pages, which makes more interesting reading. To the best of a historian's knowledge, the following is when each annotator possessed the volume. Master Yoda was the first processor of this copy, apparently reviewed the pages for revisions in future editions. Jedi Thame Cerulean received the book when he was a child and remained in his possession at least through his teens, about 115 to 103 BBY. Dooku, Thame Cerulean's Padawan, took control of this book during his apprenticeship, around 89 to 82 BBY. He later turned to the dark side and took on the title Count. Qui-Gon Jinn was the next owner, was given this book by his master Dooku. Qui-Gon's comments appeared to date from 82 to 72 BBY. We believe Qui-Gon kept it safe until Obi-Wan Kenobi received the book in 44 BBY. It was then passed to Anakin Skywalker in 32 BBY. Anakin owned the copy for a 10-year stretch until the start of the Clone Wars. Ahsoka Tano, Anakin's Padawan, held onto the volume, adding her comments during the Clone Wars from 22 to 19 BBY. Darth Sidious, the Sith Alice Emperor Palpatine, acquired the book during the aftermath of the Clone Wars and added his own form of caustic? Yeah, it's like sarcastic. Commentary. I continued to practice of annotating the book's texts after I sensed it should remain a living document. Through its teachings, I've gained a greater understanding of what it means to be a Jedi, and I'm honored to preserve its wisdom for generations to come. Luke Skywalker. So that's really long. Didn't want to read all that, but I did. Okay, so we open the book. We're going to go through everything here. The history of the Jedi Order is kind of the first thing that pops up. This is, from what it looks like, kind of burnt, but I think this is the Jedi Code. There's no motion, there's peace, there's no ignorance, there's knowledge, there's no passion, there's serenity, there's no chaos, there's harmony, there's no death, there is the Force. So, Jedi Code. I'm going to jot this down real quick before I go through it so I don't have to do it twice. But literally, I'm just writing like what artifact is on it and what page it goes on. Just in case these ever fall out, I know where to put them back in the book. So, Qui-Gon Jinn, he's writing green. Ahsoka, there's a big truck outside my door. Anakin, again, same kind of font. I should have had the other book still down here. It's the same handwriting as Vader, which is a nice little nod. I like that. Put this one back in there. I don't want to bend the book. Am I bending the book? I'm bending the book. Awesome. So that's the other thing. Though it's hardcover, it's still really soft, so it's bendable. And I don't like that. I don't want to put a bend in the book, so I'm going to keep it flat like this. This is kind of cool. So this page was ripped out on purpose, and Luke writes a little something on here. These pages were already torn out when the book came into my possession. I don't know who tried to suppress the prophecy, but it was most likely the Emperor. So he literally just ripped the book. So that's a cool little nod. is on 12. Oh, this is a few of them, actually. Look. Can't really open it here. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. They kept the page numbers. That's really cool. Cool nod. It's the little details. Dooku's notes, joining a clan, attire and compartment, the 3 pillars of the Jedi, the first pillar, the Force. What is the dark side? This is knowledge, second pillar. And then we'll go ahead and open this thing up to see what this is. This is very much like the Darth Sidious plans. Jedi High Council, guiding the Order forward, Council Reconciliation, Reassignment Council, Council of First Knowledge. Oh, it's a map to the Jedi Temple. I actually haven't, I will be honest, I haven't read through this book. I read through the Sith one, so this one I'm going to have to read through again. But this looks like a map to the Jedi Temple, shows you where everything is, which is really cool. Lightsaber crafting. So that's cool. Boom, 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 and boom. There's that there. On this is the other side. Reassignment Council shows you, I guess, a top view of the 4 pillars. That's cool. Nice little nod. So that one's cool. Galactic Bestiary, 3rd pillar. I wish I had someone else to show you this. Introduction to the lightsaber. I like how Ahsoka said this isn't the only way to hold a lightsaber, because she duels. I forgot which way it's called, but she holds it this way, like facing down, like facing backwards. Same way that Starkiller holds it. Part 3, Padawan, becoming an apprentice. Working with your master, Padawan attire and conduct, reassigning the council. This is all cool. The construction and their use to how to build your lightsaber variants. And I think this is, let me see, another one of these little fun things. Looks like a menu. Blade energy channel, hand grip, energy modulation, blade arc, tip. This is cool. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi's. Oh yeah, it's Kenobi's. With my former saber lost to that Sith assassin, I've been inspired to research the basics while designing its replacement. After far too many cups of Ardes, thanks Flo, I think I've had a plan for a satisfying, elegant weapon. Charging port. That's cool. So this is Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber, and it looks like he wrote it on the back of a menu. So it's him designing his own lightsaber just on the back of a menu. So that's cool. That goes back in here. What was on 29? Oh. Jedi pillars. Sorry, it's going to be kind of a long video, but there's a lot. There's a lot to go through in this book. Saber design is on 63. I highly recommend doing this. If you pick up this book, write down a little sticky note on what page these go on, so that way you can take them out. Oop, see? When you read them. Now I got to find out where that patch goes. Exactly why I'm doing it. This goes through the different lightsaber combats, which is kind of cool because Sidious knows all of them. Sensibilities. To the Force. There goes another one. Push that back up. Okay. So this little thing fell out. Looks like a little Jedi medallion thing. That'd be cool to put on like a necklace or something if you're gonna wear it for cosplay. If you're gonna be a Jedi. Coin. Just put coin. It's on 87. Now I gotta figure out where this patch goes. Awesome. You know, the cool thing is they sell those droid backpacks when you build a droid in Galaxy's Edge, and they sell patches, so you can actually put this patch on there if you really wanted to. That'd be cool. But I'm gonna save it and keep it in the book. And this here is a Padawan braid. I don't know if that's actual hair, but that's pretty cool. They also sell these at Disneyland too. You can clip them onto your hair. Have a Padawan braid. Does it say whose it is? The knighting ceremony? If you pass the trials, you will know at once there's a little point in keeping Padawans dark. Oh, they cut your beads. They cut this off. I didn't know that, actually. Actually, I think I did know that. Never mind. I didn't know that. So, yeah, that's cool. So, here it goes on 107. I just got to find out where they put this patch. But that's about it. Part 5 is the Jedi, or Part 4, Jedi Knight. And then I think it's Master. Yeah, taking on a Padawan, transcending death, which is pretty cool too. But that's pretty much it for the Jedi Path. Nothing else much to it. Longer videos for both of these, but there's a lot to go through in these little books, and definitely I'm gonna have to give this one a read because there's a lot of interesting stuff inside of it that I'm gonna need to brush up on. But yeah, that's it for the Jedi Path. Make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe because I will bring more of these Vault Edition books to you guys. No worries on that one. But until then, I will catch you guys later. And yeah, see ya.